the Jewish community had infinite persecution facing in Europe under Hitler. The Holocaust was, is an unforgettable chapter in the misery of humanity. Coming to India, in the present scenario, the Muslims are almost in a similar situation. Not only in terms of the fascist forces who are lynching them, who are killing them, but also that people who do these things are kind of inspired by Hitler's race idea. I remember reading one of your tweets where you mentioned saying that I was privileged to be in India 30 years ago, a vibrant Muslim religious life informed by many cultural influences. I pray for the Muslims of India that they should be able to continue to enjoy the beauty of the traditions in safety, prosperity, and peace. Rabbi Lee, you're a person whose heart burns for the suffering of humanity. I've read that time and again from your tweets. Tell me, what do you feel about the situation of Muslims in India right now, who the international community has been expressing their solidarity and their sympathy for the community? But tell me, from the bottom of your heart, what do you feel for the situation that the community is in right now in India?
I'm not sure I have the words. I can't even imagine how scary it is. I can't imagine how terrifying it is. I mean, Muslims in India are as Indian as anybody else, and so fully partake in the culture. Um, it is terrifying that people could be so disenfranchised so quickly and based on such an ugly ideology. Um, the Hindu nationalist ideology has progressed so fast into these kinds of areas of racial kind of theories and all this stuff, and it's kind of headed that direction so fast that it's really mind-boggling. Nobody really could have been prepared for that, really. I mean, I remember seeing the beginnings of it already 30 years ago, and I never would have anticipated that it would get where it is today. And of course it's terrifying. And I really feel for my Muslim brothers and sisters in India, to feel so insecure and to feel so under threat, and to have it kind of, even worse, to have it kind of undergirded by this kind of Nazi-like ideology is really painful. And to see so many of the things which I so admired under attack. I saw recently that somebody had built a shrine to the murderer of Mahatma Gandhi. And like, I have trouble fathoming this. I just can't. My heart just can't accept it. I don't know what to say. I mean, here was one of the most brilliant ideas of nonviolence to appear in the world, and appeared in India, and in the form of a man who was had an incredible struggle with himself, and really is a model for all of us, and to dishonor his memory that way, and it just goes on. It just goes on and on. And so I really feel for the Muslims in India, and I also feel for them that in that disenfranchised, feeling disenfranchised. I don't want them. It's not mine to say, but it would make me sad to see them kind of move away from that very tolerant Islam that you do see in India. I mean, what I saw was really acculturated Islam. I guess the Mappalays are probably a pretty good example, right? Mappalays are as essential to Kerala as any group could be essential to Kerala. It's just, when I think of Kerala, I think of Mappalays. It's part of it's so much part. There's so much part of the scene, and to feel disenfranchised from that and separated from that, and either socially or even religiously, would be really sad.